Everyone knows about Weyland-Yutani, the behemoth corporation that was very prominent in many alien movies, but not everyone knows about Seegson, which is one of those smaller corporations that was likely introduced in AlienRPG to extend the lore of the game. If you go about creating your character in AlienRPG, you'll notice that plenty of proposed gear comes from Seegson. They produce just a lot of staple products that many people commonly use, especially in the frontier, far away from civilization, where you just need simple stuff that works. Seegson is competitor to Weyland-Yutani, although much smaller, and while they try to enter the same areas, they are always a producer of cheaper goods than Weyland, and Weyland itself doesn't exactly feel threatened by them. It wasn't always like that. Seegson started as one of the main competitors, and soon after Weyland went to space, they came up with their own faster-than-light technology. They just made one strategic mistake. While Weyland-Yutani invested heavily in terraforming, Seegson invested in deep space stations, not believing that one could truly terraform exoplanets into livable conditions. They were wrong, and they were left with plenty of expensive infrastructure that nobody wanted to live in. Some of the most famous locations related to Seegson, either owned by them or still partially run by them, are in fact deep space station. One of them is Sevastopol, now in existence, and the second one, Anchor Point. Seegson is known for many products. They provide cheap alternatives of basically everything, but two specific ones that come into mind. One is Working Joe, that's let's say competitor to David, the Android series from Weyland-Yutani, very retrofuturistic. It's kind of evidently rubber-like skin. They are not that incredibly smart or capable, and certainly it's very easy to tell them apart from humans. And the second one is Apollo. Apollo is a synthetic motherboard equivalent to Mother series from Weyland-Yutani. While reading through the systems and locations part of the core book, you'll certainly notice that the majority of the systems where Seegson is present or active, they're not doing too well. Basically, it seems that the purpose of Seegson in the lore is to be this underdog, this corporation that's just not doing that well, and anything they touch is kind of in this quagmire, and the planet they run a factory on will end up in a permanent recession and will be poor, and whatever they produce or try is just end up in mediocrity.